again, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with another tutorial just for you. And today we've got ourselves another crochet stitch. This one is called the Wheatsheaf stitch. Very, very easy. It's only a 4-row repeat. It's lacy, it's light, and it is quite simple. I think this would be great for a baby blanket or a light afghan. Of course, also, you can, make it into a scarf, a wrap, a what have you, because I'm going to give you the multiples so you can make it as wide or as narrow as you want to. For this particular example, I used a weight of 3 yarn. I believe it's Burnett Baby DK Sport, something along those lines, in this beautiful pink. And I used a 5mm size H crochet hook for today, and we're going to be using the same yarn in a shade of purple. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so first things first, the base chain. So the multiple for this particular stitch is a multiple of 5 chains plus an additional 2 chains. Now right here, I have a total of 22 chains. It's 4 multiples of 5, that's 20, plus an additional 2, I've got 22. So we're going to make a little swatch. I always suggest make a swatch first. That way you can determine how many multiples you would need for your desired width. So I'm going to do 4 multiples of 5 plus my additional 2, so I've got 22, but you can, of course, do however many you want. And that being said, make up your base chain, and we'll get started. All right. Okay, row 1. Rows 2 through 5 are the repeat, and more than likely I'm going to do more than one of those, but first things first, let's begin at the beginning, shall we? Undo the twist here. There we go. Okay, so into the second chain from the hook, single crochet, and single crochet into the next chain as well. We're going to be beginning and ending with 2 singles. There we go. Then chain 3, skipping 2 chains, and then into the next 3 single crochet. So skip 2 chains, and then into that third chain, single, single, and single. There we are. And we're going to continue doing this until we reach the very end. So chain 3, skip 2 chains, not 3, just 2 chains. I've made this mistake myself, so only skip 2 chains, and then in the third, single, and then 2 more. Chain 3, skip 2 chains, and then 3 singles, chain 3, skip 2 chains, and then, well, we only have 2 chains after that. And so we're going to do single crochets into the last 2 chains after skipping those 2. And there you go. So that is row 1. Okie dokie. Row 2. Okay, begin row 2 by chaining up 1 and turning the work, and then into the first stitch, single crochet, and then into the chain 3 space, 5 double crochets. Gonna make a nice little fan. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then single crochet into the second single crochet. So skip the first, into the second single crochet, anchoring the fan down, and then into the next chain 3 space, 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip a single crochet into the next single, into the chain 3 space, 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Skip a single crochet into the next to anchor down the fan. Then we've got one more, 5 doubles into that chain 3 space. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Skip the single right there and single crochet into the last single crochet stitch. And there you go. The end of row 2. Okay, row 3. Now with row 3, I would say you have a choice. You could chain up 3 or you could chain up 2. Me, personally, I'm trying to create a more clean edge, and I think that the extra chain makes the edge just a little bit, just a little bit. So I'm going to chain up 2, but I'm going to chain up a little bit loosely. Turn the work. Now, into the second double crochet. So skipping the single there, and the first double into that second double, single crochet, and single into the next 2 doubles. There we are. And then we're going to scoot to the next fan. So chain 3, and we have our single here, the first double into that second double, single crochet. There we are, and then single into the next 2 stitches. Chain 3. Going into the second double. Sometimes it helps if you sort of pull your stitches apart just a little bit to differentiate where you are. That's the single, that's the first double, and that is the second double. Chain, nope, I was about to say chain 3. No, I have to single crochet into the next 2 stitches. There we are. So I've got my chain 3, 3 singles, chain 3 again into the second double crochet, do a single, and then another single in the next 2 stitches. There we are. And then to finish up row 3, chain 1 and half double crochet into that very last single crochet stitch. So yarn over, pull up a loop, and then pull through all 3. And there you go. End of row 3. Okay, row 4. Again, it's a matter of personal preference. You could chain up 3 for your first double. I'm going to chain up just 2. So 1 and 2 for the first double. And then into that first stitch, 2 more double crochets for a total of 3. And the chaining up of 2 for the first double, I've done that a number of times. Personally, I just think it makes the edge look a little bit neater, but to each their own. So after doing your 3 doubles, going to go into the second single crochet. So that's the first, that's the second, right into there, single crochet to anchor this down, like so. Then into the chain 3 space, 5 doubles, and this is going to create a staggered appearance with our shells. So 5 doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single crochet into the second stitch, 5 doubles in the next chain 3 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, single into the second stitch, 5 doubles in the chain 3 space, okay, that's 2, 3, 4, and 5, single into the second stitch, and then into that second chain, going to do 3 doubles. So not into here, but into here. Now it is a little bit fiddly, but with a little bit of patience and perseverance, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 doubles into that stitch, that second chain. And 1 more. All right, and that is the end of row 4. Now, we still have one more row left, row 5. You could end your piece on a row 2 or a row 4 to create this really nice looking sort of ripply edge. Or if you want it to be more framed, like the bottom edge, you would end on a row 3 or a row 5. That being said, let's get to row 5 now, shall we? Okay, so row 5, it's the last row for the repeat. Start off by chaining up 1 and turning the work, and then single crochet into the first 2 stitches. So 1 into here, and then another single into the next stitch. From here, chain 3, skipping ahead, and into the second double crochet, do a single, and 2 more singles in the next 2 stitches. Chain 3, skip ahead to the second double in the next fan, single crochet, 2 more singles, chain 3. Okay, second double of the next fan, single crochet, 2 more, chain 3. Okay, then into the second double, single crochet, and then in the top of that second chain at the very end. Again, yes, it can be a little bit fiddly, but that's why I said it's up to you if you would rather do a chaining of 2 or a chaining of 3. Totally up to you, but creates a really nice straight edge, I think, and that is why that's the method to my madness. Yes, it is slightly maddening at times, but there is a method to it. It creates a nice, solid, straight edge. That is why. So that is row 5, yes. Words are hard. That is the end of row 5. Now let's do a repeat together, shall we? All right. Okay, so row 2 for the repeat. Start off by chaining up 1 and turning the work. Single crochet into the first stitch. And then into the chain 3 space, 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single into the second stitch, anchor it down, 5 doubles in the next chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip a stitch, single into the next, anchor that one down. 5 doubles into the next chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip a stitch, single into the next, anchor that one down. 5 doubles into the next chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Last but not least, anchor this fan down by doing a single crochet into the very last stitch. And there you go. That is the end of row 2 for the repeat. So yes, as I was saying before, you could end on a row 2 or a row 4, and you end up with this really nice sort of scalloped edge, which I think is preferable, but that's just me. At any rate, let's continue on to row 3. Okay, so row 3 for the repeat. Start off by chaining up 2 and turn into the second double, single crochet, and single into the next 2 stitches. Chain 3. Skip ahead to the second double in the next fan. Single in the next 2 stitches. Chain 3. Skip ahead to the next fan, the second double, do a single, and 2 more. Chain 3. Skip ahead to the next fan, second double, do a single, and 2 more. Okay, then chain 1 and half double into that last stitch at the end. There you are. And that is the end of row 3. Okay, row 4 for the repeat. Start off by chaining up 2 for our first double. Turn 2 doubles into that first stitch so that we're technically having a total of 3. There we are. Then skip a single crochet into the next one, single crochet, 5 doubles in the next chain 3 space. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let me just pull out a little bit more yarn here. Okay, I did my 5. Skip a stitch, single into the next to anchor it down. 5 doubles in the next chain 3 space. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip a stitch, single into the next. 5 doubles in the next chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And then skip a stitch, single into the next. Last but not least, 3 doubles into the top of this last stitch. So yarning over and then scooting into that second chain at the very edge there. There we go. I think it's worth doing this way. That's just me. What do you think? Always open to hear constructive criticism. Okay, and then one more for the total of 3. There we go. Ta-da! And that is the end of row 4 for the repeat. It is so gorgeous. I love it. All right, just one more row. All right, let's go. Okay, row 5 for the final row of the repeat. And of course, as always, timestamps are going to be in the description box as always. All right, so starting off with a chaining up of 1, turn the work, and single crochet into the first stitch and the next stitch. There we go. Chain 3. Skipping ahead to the second double in that next fan, single crochet, and single into the next 2 stitches. There we go. Chain 3. Skip ahead to the second double in the next fan. Single, single, and single. There we go. Chain 3. Skip ahead to the next fan. Second double, do a single. Single, and single. Chain 3. All right, then last but not least, yes, this is kind of the tricky one, but we can do this. So skip that first double into the second, do a single crochet, excuse me, and then last but not least, a single crochet into the very last stitch. Sort of scoot in there, there we go, and then there we are, haha. You know, it takes a little bit more time, but I think it is worth it. And there you go. That's the end of row 5 for the repeat. So whether you want more of a framed appearance to go with the bottom or a scalloped, you know, totally up to you. Just keep repeating rows 2 through 4 as long as you want to until your piece is big enough. And there you go. Alrighty, my dears, so that's going to conclude today's tutorial on the Wheatsheaf stitch. Really hope that you liked it, and if you did, please give a little thumbs up button down below. You know that I appreciate your appreciation. Like I said before, timestamps are in the description box, as well as some other links. Like for instance, I don't know if you know, but I have another YouTube channel, Fiber Spider Games, where I do video game playthroughs and commentary. A lot of fun. I have a video game channel separately, but I do like to play various solitaire and board games on this channel too in the Let's Play Games playlist. And then, of course, I've got audiobook narrations, and I've got all sorts of stuff, so check it out. And subscribe for more because I post 3 times weekly. And until next time, you know what to do, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay stitching, and please stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day.